so I'm gonna try a different setup tonight.
Dun 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 dun. And hello, we should be live.
Hello, I don't know. I'm not watching. No.
Where's my.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright. Good evening, everyone. And welcome to another evening of Community D&D on Arvin Elron's channel. I am the host and dungeon master for this evening, a Shadowed Mage. Make sure to check out all of Arv stuff with all of the Arv commands. You can do !Arv things, Arv shop. There's also, let me see here, what are the ones again? !Icarus for Arv's graphic novel, !A library for Tales and Tomes from the Forbidden Library, which is Arv's Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition compatible adventure book that features contributions from a lot of
Which is
cool
still
other
in
authors.
goddamn customs.
Yeah, just still, yeah, yes, the physical editions are still held up in customs.
Arg.
They're on a dock somewhere, and Arv keeps saying that he just wants them to be shipped out already. There's !Grayshade KS. There's something on the calendar that's happening soon. Something with that, I believe. !Calendar to find out when that is. And of course, Black Lives Matter, because we want to continue to affirm that Black lives do indeed matter. And an ! Help now for
Yes, for prevention.
yeah, suicide prevention and mental health support, and because that is very important. As in fact I myself know, and I think maybe some others in our group might possibly know. I won't speak for anyone else.
Yes, don't remind me.
But anyway, that's there if you need it. And I believe, Echo, do you have something special you want to say tonight? Do you want to do that now, or do you want to do it when I come to you in the lineup,
I might
or
hold it
at the
off.
end?
Yeah,
Okay,
might be doing it at the end.
sure. All right. Well then, we should do our introductions for everyone else who's on screen. And
Holy dagger, sir! What has been going on here? Shenanigans.
yeah, I'll get to recap momentarily. But of course, first, right below me is Rock God. And Rock God, you please introduce yourself and kind of where people can find you around the net, and who you're playing in our campaign and all that fun stuff.
Oh, I am Rock God. You can usually find me over in chat, or you can find me at mdrewzion on Instagram, because I like to take pictures and I post them there, and some of them are good. Tonight I am playing, as every night I am playing, Malakalamorodin, the Wood Elf Ranger, who has a dragon slaying sword and wants to go slay a dragon.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, thank you. Then we'll move on down to
Short and sweet.
Mr. Hoodie from _TV. Please tell us a little bit. Please tell the audience a little bit about yourself and the character that you play in our campaign.
Hi, I'm Hoodie. I play video games sometimes. I am playing in the campaign Isol Moldleaf, a Ismar, Pact of the Tome Warlock, Celestial Warlock. Yeah, no, that's most of it, right? Ismar,
Protector Asamar.
Hector, Ismar. Okay, all right.
Pact of the Tome Celestial Patron Warlock.
I'm never gonna play a complicated character ever again. It's just gonna be I'm a barbarian. I'm straight up just regular, no frills.
Has it been that
yeah.
complicated since I've been gone? Oh my lord.
Isol likes
Enough
books.
talking, we fight.
Yeah. Isol likes books. My next character probably won't.
Fair enough. Okay, well, thank you. Then we'll go on down the line to Echo Alpha _X5.
Oh yeah, I'm next on the line, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
Huh. It's weird because I'm actually not on the stream right now because I'm using a different setup. But yes, hello, Will. I am Echo Alpha underscore X5, who is also a clip champ, as I self-proclaimed, cinemaholic, and D&D shenanigans, and I am tonight going to be portraying my D&D character, whom is Rodrin, who is a human rogue, and don't believe anything else they say. 'Cause don't believe it. I am a human rogue. And I have been absent for a few weeks. Yes, I have been dealing with some depression issues, and I've been dealing with some sleeping issues, and these fine gentlemen and lady are all on the United States front, some on the Canadian front, and I am on the European, so I am actually far, far ahead of my own time. So it's actually night here right now. So I am probably annoying the F out of my neighbors, which is very fun considering I'm going to be moving out soon. So if I can leave behind a mental stain, it is good. Because I've been annoyed. Because, yeah. Long story short, I am going to be playing a human rogue at the end. And I'm going to be passing on, stroking the fur upon the lovely tabaxi that we had at this grace. And we all know we have Mr. Grace. Yes, no, we not. So pass it on to her, please.
Yeah. So,
Pretty, please.
Yeah, we'll move on down to Triffid. Last verse, same as the rest.
Hi, I'm Triffid Mats, and I am playing Grace of the Refreshing Breeze, a Tabaxi bard. In real life, I've put out 3 podcasts since the last time we've played, but I can save that for the end of the stream.
Okay.
She is the pod girl. With the cat ears.
And your character that you play in our campaign?
Is Grace of the Refreshing Breeze, a Tabaxi bard.
That's the first thing she said, Shadow.
Oops.
No worries.
I'm used to people doing it the other way around, I guess.
This is the time to edit your character. It's like, oh, I'm just a level 10 Tabaxi bar. There we go.
Everyone is level 6.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
I am. All amazing powers to have, and my. What
Yes.
the bloody? Oh, right. We started right.
So, all right. Thank you, everyone. I guess I will try and do a recap here. So,
Yes, please, because I have to confess I have not watched the boss yet. So,
yeah. So, last time, the party of adventurers came to the woodland manse, more or less sent here by Falcon, because they knew that another party of adventurers had come out this way to come deal with a half-orc problem, or orc and half-orc problem, some Cult of Talos stuff happening in this area. They arrived to find this kind of run-down, overgrown manse. So a manse is like this mansion house place. Lots of shrubs and bushes outside growing pumpkins, and there were boars around, and some of the boars and the pumpkins were all seemed to be magical, and they came inside the manse, and then as they started to poke around, they were beset by the orcs and the half-orc spellcaster.
Literally poked around, and all hell broke loose.
Yes, because Malik poked the vines growing out of the well, which caused some twig blights to explode out of the well, which then the noise and commotion brought on all of the other enemies. But they were all handily dealt with, if at the expense of some time, by the adventurers. And then in this room that they are now in, where the half-orc anchorite, or spellcaster of Talos, are the turned to stone other party of adventurers that they had been hoping to find.
That was most interesting.
And that's kind of what happened last time. I don't know if I need to explain what happened before that.
I have actually no idea, but I'll take your word for it.
I mean, it was this, and then before this, we were highly suspicious of a very friendly centaur, and it's been about it.
Well, actually,
Right.
being suspicious of the very
We
friendly
stayed at
centaur.
the hunting camp.
Yes, yeah, you stayed at the hunting camp, and Malik and Falcon had a shooting competition, and then Malik whiffed on his last shot, and Falcon thought it was very funny.
Malik, you.
And
Funny
was-
how there was some great Grace backstory that came, but nobody ever talks about that. No, everybody only talks about
Well, yes, and of course, Falcon has had Falcon, the ranger, the hunter, who has his hunting lodge off in the woods, has had run-ins with Grace's family, who are also hunters, who sometimes come through these parts. And there was also some stuff with that Falcon had some rather grotesque trophies of some orc ears, and of course that led into some backstory of how he had saved and took in a young deaf boy, and the orc ears are from the orcs who had slaughtered his family, and how Falcon went and hunted them down and then took in the boy and all that. That was two sessions previous.
Yes.
And now that should bring us pretty much up to speed. So let me put on our usual background music.
Yeah, which sounds very spooky right now.
I think it's just because it's a little low.
So it's like humming.
I hear it fine.
All right, and
I gotta check it.
hello to everyone who is in chat. If Configuration Queen and anyone else who might be lurking, welcome. So,
And I assume that these letters right here are the stone statues of the other
that is correct.
party.
So that's just kind of some shorthand, at least for myself, as this one is the Elven Ranger, the Halfling Rogue, the Goliath Barbarian,
Ah,
and the Aasimar Sorcerer. Although it just looks human, so, I mean,
I would like to go over to this one, and because you said this is a ranger, right?
yes.
I just want to inspect them, just to see if I know them or anything like that.
Right, okay. So, where's my notes on this? So, Falcon had told you guys a little bit about this party. You had only kind of like seen the backs of them leaving Phandalin, is like the only time you kind of like half saw them. at least in their composition of this party. This is a high elf ranger named Elsara, who has been a hunter around the Neverwinter Wood area. So, Malik, why don't you tell me if you know this person?
Well, let's see. Let's let this decide. Nope.
Okay. So you don't know them personally, but perhaps you maybe know them by name, by reputation.
Everybody make a mental note to poke Arwen if he comes in tonight and just say, Arwen, give us inspirations back.
Oh, right. Yeah, the inspirations probably need to be reset.
Yes, they do. And you have missed all the maximum damage, haven't you, people? Come on, you know you want the Roderick rampage.
Roderick
went on a rampage last time. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Roderick killed almost all of those orcs up by the stairs up here.
And I helped.
I trained me boy well, and Hoodie just took it to the next level, so applaud.
Mm-hmm.
I just hid your character and let him do what he did best, which was kill people. Fast.
Yeah, and then you went on to your own home because goddamn, I love the look and I want it.
While he's inspecting this statue, can I be just going around? Because I know the shaman guy had drawn the giant holy symbol in mud.
Yeah.
And I'd just be like, pretty much kicking that up until there's no trace of it left. I know Grace had gone up and like cut the first like indent into it, but now I want to just kind of very slowly and methodically, without trying to tip my hand too much, just be going around and kicking all of it up.
Okay. Yep. So you can go around. So like the circle kind. Can I draw this? I should be able to draw this somehow.
I'm going to be pretending to just read my book, pacing in a circle while doing this. Also, I don't want people to know that I have this much of any emotion really in me.
Just sit at the cross and just stare at the book and just pretend. Yeah.
I want to see if I notice that.
Yeah, let me roll this deception check real quick.
Can I?
Deception, the skill that I am actually surprisingly good at.
Well, I'm gonna assume.
Oh, okay. Wow, I did not know I was this good at that skill. Whoops.
You deceiving little Icespire.
Wait. Sorry, I was busy with the circle. Why is there a deception?
I'm trying to not let anyone on to know that I'm this spiteful of a person.
Okay.
And I do not notice.
I'm just mumbling with the book open, and then like making little scuff kicks with my feet underneath my robe.
Well, I'm very used to you, maybe not mumbling, but certainly wandering around with a book open. So yeah, I just don't pay any attention to you.
Roderick just, I don't know what the hell what the F he's doing, but he was just gonna assume that you're mumbling some words of spells, trying to learn something or whatever.
So, Isol, as you kind of like are scuffing the magic circle, as you kind of like pass by the bits of the circle by the petrified sorceress here, almost as if in like the far distant recesses of your mind is like almost like a tiny little scream.
Stop. And then turn. Let's kind of like tilt my head a little closer to the statue to see if the scream gets louder.
the scream almost seems to like kind of like fade out and then like come back in and then like fade out again. And then there's another sensation a little more forward in your mind but still in the background that you find is similar to the sensations you get when your warlock patron wishes to contact you.
I'll take out the quill from one of my pouches and a little tiny thing of ink and dip it in real quick, and then in the book that's open in one of the margins, I'm just gonna write, "What is it this time?"
And then ink kind of like fades onto the page of your magic tome, and it comes in saying, you need to rescue your cousin.
Kind of look confused at it, flip a page, dip the ink, the quill in the ink, and start scribbling again. A, I don't have a cousin that I know of, so news to me, thank you. B, how would you suggest me doing that? They're all encased in stone, and I don't know if you know this, but I don't have anything that can help with that, unless your divine eminence would grace me with your deific gifts. And I whip the pen across the page, or the quill across the page, and with a flourish, and put it back in my pack. Then just look and wait.
How many times did you dip that quill? That was a lot for one quill dip.
It got like real like sparse towards the end, but I like dug it into the page on just pure indentation.
And then text just again just kind of fades in. It says, you will find the means. You may need to come back, but yeah, and then it's like, but this woman in front of you must be depetrified.
I'll loudly close my book and sigh. Okay, well, can anyone do anything about this? And I'll just knock on the statue.
I don't have anything.
The distant scream in the back.
What would that take? A greater, lesser restoration? Greater restoration?
Yeah, it would be greater.
I don't know.
As far as I'm aware, it would take a greater restoration spell, which is something I'm not capable of, but I don't know, maybe if we search the house, there might be a scroll or a potion, a vial of something.
I've also heard that basilisk blood works.
Have we seen basilisks? No. We
No.
saw weird cave monsters and giant mushrooms.
We already searched the body of the shaman, right?
Yep. All he had on him
Perfect.
was a map.
To be perfectly honest with you, I'd much rather come across some already harvested basilisk blood, because I do not want to run into one.
No argument there.
I really don't understand. You just don't look at it, right? And you should be fine. There's many a fairy tale about just not looking at the basilisk, but fine, okay. And then I'll start just. Can I just like full on investigate every nook and corner, nook and cranny of this room, looking for like anything?
Okay.
Well, I'll help.
Aisel, do you know this person right here?
I'll look at the statue and then back down at like the ground where I start poking around through things. No, but apparently there's some relation. So whatever we can do to get them unpetrified would be divine. And I'll go back to looking.
Relation?
I mean,
Relation to you?
Yeah. Yes. I think.
Oh, God's help us, there's another one of you.
I don't know her, so
That's a big headache.
maybe not. Maybe, I don't know, different parents. Well, different parent, I don't really. I'll continue shuffling like through whatever is in this room, looking for any hints, clues, papers.
Um,
Well, we say it's
so at least in this room, there is not really anything else that is. I got
I will
nothing.
go to
Yeah,
this.
yeah. No,
I go to this door and listen at door. Do I need to roll perception again?
No. As far as you can tell, there's no other sounds of anyone else in the Manse. And nothing in the room beyond. No sounds.
is there a door right here?
No. So there's just a wall, and if you were to come back out into this room, and then there's a door here to go
Yeah.
into.
Okay.
this
Okay.
room.
Okay. Just looks so suspiciously. Well, considering I haven't been playing for a while, so I guess Roderick could use try and roll for could try and roll a oh my god. Oh, pardon me, people. I feel like I'm playing this all over again for the first time. Could roll a perception check to see if there's anything that could possibly be of any help.
I mean, if you wish to, you could. All of you would kind of at this point, like, considering you just finished fighting all of these things, you're all pretty certain that there's nothing else hostile or creaturely in the Manse. So it's mostly just a matter of figuring out what else might have been going on here.
Hence the perception check. Or actually, he's gonna go over to Grace and just go. You're gonna try and open the door?
Sorry. That was me trying to open the door.
Grace.
I was gonna say that sounded like an opening door.
So I opened the door.
Okie dokie. Reveal areas. So, you open the door to reveal that this room. Make sure I got the right one here. Is a library.
I'm gonna go through that because there's another door there, correct?
Yes.
Well, I
So
guess
when I
we're
s-
here for the rest of the day.
When I see
No.
Grace open the door, I'll open it at the same time,
And
but
so,
I'll just stop and stare up.
So this room has
The holy
a
land of Isil.
10-foot high wooden balcony forming its upper level. So that's where the spiral staircase, reached by a wooden spiral staircase curling down to the flagstone floor. Tall, empty bookcases line the walls, their shelves mostly bowed and broken. On this lower level, east of two pillars, are 4 old desks with chairs tucked behind them. A few moldy books are scattered about.
I'll make a beeline towards whatever books are still there,
Okay.
and then I will use prestidigitation on the books to clean them up because I don't want to get my hands too dirty, and then I'm going to start leafing through them.
So it looks like a little more for Isel to enjoy.
Yeah, so these few books that are on these desks are written in Elvish, and they seem like they're damaged. So like they're
Can Isel read Elvish?
Yep, I can read all languages.
Okay.
and also as you're kind of like surveying this scene, you see that one of these desks is actually like underneath one of the legs is a book stuffed under it to like make it level.
Oh, I'm taking all books, putting all the books on a desk, going through all them bad boys.
Okay, so you pull the book out from under the desk, and you see that it is entitled Elvish Idioms.
I'll crack it open. I don't think Issa would know any Elvish idioms off the top of his head, and would love to at least know what one was.
So you open the book to find out that actually the inner portions of its pages have been cut out, and in the cutout is a small little leather packet.
I will make a very visible frown that someone has ruined a book, and then take out the packet.
It's very odd that they would use something like that as a shim to prop up a table, unless maybe they thought that would help protect it from discovery.
No, I'll take the packet and turn it upside down and like dump the contents onto the table, I think.
Hope it wasn't fragile.
Very carefully. I'm not gonna just be like open it like a Cheeto packet and dump it out. I'm gonna carefully get it out onto the table. But I don't want to touch whatever is inside because you don't go through this lengths. It might be a cursed item or magical in nature. I'd rather not get blown up.
Oh, you're so patient with your books.
So you're actually dumping it out?
Oh, I'm gonna.
So I'll tell you this: when you pick up the packet, it feels like it has like fine sand or dust inside of it.
Oh, well, if that's the case, I'll kind of open it and look inside.
Okay. Please give me a Constitution saving throw to see if you sneeze.
Okay, fair enough. This page. Constitution, the thing I am the best at.
Gesundheit.
Okay, 12 is enough to not sneeze. So the substance inside looks like very fine, light gray sand or dust.
Okay. I'm going to go on a pure hunch because... Actually, no. What I would do, I guess, would be take out the Crown of Greed and pulse it.
Okay.
To see if this thing is magical because I don't have spell slots for Detect Magic currently.
Oh. So you should actually be over here. So... You take out the Crown of Greed and you give it a good old pulse, and this sand or dust is definitely magical. It has transmutation magic.
I'll immediately just sit down where I am with it and start ritual casting Identify.
Okay, and let me see here. So that's 60 feet. Magic objects within 60 feet.
Before he starts to cast that, I'm gonna walk in there. Say,
Aesel.
Hmm?
Aesel, do you still have those sending stones?
I'm not sure if that was a me thing. I might.
Did you guys split them up?
Yeah, I thought we did.
Yeah.
I don't think we do.
I thought it was Roderick and Malik.
I definitely don't have one.
Because they were never in my inventory. I don't know. Let me double check.
Yeah.
I might have just picked them up, but I don't have them marked in my inventory at all, which means I don't recall taking them.
You guys so the party did take them because you got them from.
We got them way back.
Yeah, was that the Dwarven Temple?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
Yeah.
It was what the dwarves gave you for fighting off the orcs, right?
I think so.
Wasn't that the excavation site?
Yeah.
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 It was
okay.
before I joined the party. Because I don't know any of this.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that Malik and Roderick took the sending stones, one each, because the idea there was that they would be able to communicate with each other if they split up, whereas Isol has magic to do that.
And you both joked that I wouldn't pay attention to it anyways. So
Yeah, that sounds about right.
that's why I vaguely remember it not going to Esol at all.
I don't remember that at all, but that sounds right.
Yeah.
Sounds perfect. Sounds spot on, right?
All right, then. Well, I will, instead of walking over to Isol, I will walk over to Roderick and say,
Have your sending stone ready. I'm going to take a walk around the house and look around. If I get into trouble, I'll let you know through the stone.
Right.
and then I'm going to take a walk back out into here and check this door right here.
By the way, love your beard. One of myself.
Okay.
While Isel is reading the books and all that shenanigans, and Malik is exploring the other room, Roderick is gonna go up the stairs.
Okay, so the spiral staircase in the library. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Because there is the other set of stairs by all of the dead orcs.
Oh?
That's
yeah,
way over there.
Yeah, well, we're four. We can cover it pretty easily. How, when you approach the house or whatever it is, how big was it in size?
How?
Was it a regular house? Was it a mansion? What?
Yeah, so it's like larger than a normal house, but it's it's kind of like estate house sized.
The plot thickens.
While Isel is ritual casting, I'll go in and look at the books. Also, since I read Elvish, I'm interested in any, probably not music, they wouldn't have anything about that, but books of legends or old stories.
Well, you would be in luck because the books that are left, even though they're damaged, what you can make out is that they are old texts that describe long-lost elven kingdoms and civilizations.
Oh, neat. I start leafing through some of them, seeing which ones are just too damaged to be legible anymore, and which ones seem like they might have stories that have beginnings and ends and stuff, instead of part of the pages being rotted away.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright, I still need to figure out if when Isel did the Crown of Greed, if he pings on anything else. Where's my...
There was a faint magical aura coming from upstairs, I believe, when we first came in.
Yeah.
I seem to remember something about that, yeah. Although I guess I could just be remembering that there were noises upstairs.
I remember getting, I think it was 2 pings, I think.
I'm trying to remember how to get the measuring thing in Roll20 and I forget.
Isn't it a thing of the arrow?
Select, move, pen, view.
There was definitely a ping in this room. I remember that.
Well, yeah, so the petrified adventurers, so the things on them are now turned to stone as well, but they still ping as the magical weapons that they had. Because the Elven Ranger had a magical bow, the Halfling Rogue had a magical dagger, the Goliath Barbarian had a magical axe.
But aren't they all turned to stone?
But they are stone, so yeah. But
so the 4 adventurers
still...
that were in the room with, were in the room with, they're stoned.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's still the faint echoes of the magic. But there is supposed to be upstairs.
Now, these 4 adventurers that are stone, they were the group that was back in Fandolin that headed north, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and Malik knew the leader, was it the Falcon?
No, Falcon was the guy that we just came from. This group was headed towards Falcons.
Okay.
Or passed through Falcons anyway, on their way here.
Right.
So there is a magical item upstairs upstairs on by this area here. And, there is also 2 magical item signatures coming from upstairs in this general vicinity.
As both Roderick and Grace are kind of poking around doing their thing, and I'm about to go cast Identify, when I put the Crown of Creed back, I'll just turn around and Roderick, Grace, there are magical items besides the ones that have been petrified upstairs. I don't know if you would both like to do something or look at those, but I'm going to be a bit busy for 10 minutes. And then I'll walk to the corner and sit down with the dust.
Since we haven't searched this whole house, I kind of feel like someone should be with you while you're doing something that takes your utter concentration for 10 minutes. So I will stay here and look at the books.
I'll just look up and nod because I don't think I can start talking now that I've begun concentrating, murmuring like a spell chant.
Can you just do it like this little staring down, just go shaking the head.
Alright, so Malik. Malik. This room was once a bedchamber, kitchen, and dining room rolled into one. 4 beds stand along the south wall. Hold on, do I have the right place here? Yeah.
I had an apartment like that.
4 beds stand along the south wall with shuttered windows and nightstands between them. Against the west wall are 4 wardrobes and a cabinet full of plain dishware and cutlery. 4 chairs surround a small dining table in the northeast corner, and a trestle table strewn with pots and cooking utensils stands near a blackened fireplace. All the furnishings are made of wood. The ceiling in the southwest corner of the room has collapsed. That's that dotted line area there.
I was wondering about that.
filling the area below with debris and leaving a jagged hole through which the room above is visible.
I'm gonna take a look up through the hole. Can I see anything?
To... as far as you can tell, it just kind of looks to be like an empty room with maybe some, like, dirty bedrolls in it.
Okay, then I'm gonna go over to the cookware. Is that nice?
Is the cookware nice?
Is the cookware nice? Yeah.
Well, it says it's plain dishware and cutlery, so it would be just kind of like, it's not nice, but it's hardy.
All right, I'm just gonna grab a couple of extra, forks and knives and bowls and stuff and put it in my pack.
Okay.
Maybe a new pot. I'll take my pot out and I'll exchange it for a newer looking one.
Okay.
'Cause mine's getting kind of used up. So.
Sure.
And then once I do that, then I'm gonna head over this way and start heading upstairs.
Sorry about that. My headphones decided to cut out.
I stole silverware and now I'm going upstairs.
Okay.
Well, it's a good rule because they always have to steal silver. That's a definitive rule.
All right. So Grace is reading the books, but there are some missing pages or torn pages, but she is able to glean some information about some long-lost elven civilizations. Fortunately, I don't have too much more about that.
That's okay.
Roderick, you were going up the spiral staircase to the upper level of the library.
Yeah.
So, there are more of these empty kind of rotting bookcases on the upper floor. I will do this. Where's my reveal areas? Ta-da!
Ooh, fancy.
Alright.
Aha.
So yeah, lining these walls of this upper balcony area are more bookcases. Like, they're pretty much all empty. Their shelves are broken or bowed. That's kind of about it. Like, there isn't too much of interest up here, unless you want to poke around, see if there's anything that you're missing.
No. There's a dead end, so there's no walls. Well, it's only walls and no doors, so...
Well, there's empty bookcases.
Well, I might do a perception check just in case. You might be able to detect something. Please don't fail me now. 11.
11?
That's a miss.
You find 16 cobwebs.
You notice that
I slay
there's you actually do notice that there seems to be like a strange breeze kind of like around your feet and ankles in the southwest corner of the room.
So he walks over and starts. He hunkers down on his knees and inspects. So, can I make an investigation check?
Yes, please do.
Alright. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CSI Shadow Crew. Only this is post-combat. That's 12,
Okay.
I think.
Yep.
Okay.
So, you are pretty sure that this the bookcase in this corner should be able to be moved somehow to reveal an opening behind it.
Moved? Moved? By Roderick? No, you just tear it apart. Ah. All the rampage. But no. Okay, so he'll try and move it side to side, or even try and pull it forward if it is a sort of a door opening wide mechanism to it.
Yep.
Or
So when you kind of pull on the left side of it and kind of like pull towards you, it starts to like swing open as if it's like the back of it is like a door, and it reveals a doorway
Shwing!
into the room behind.
There's always something behind, everything behind. Well, so he pulls out his saving stone and says to Malik, "And may I find a secret room?"
What's in it?
I don't know. I'm about to go check now. And he was about to take a light step until he thought to himself, a secret room. So, can I do a sleight of hand check? Or is it? Yeah, it is a sleight of hand check to check for traps, isn't it? Sleight
No.
of hand.
No,
Usually,
It's checking for traps is actually usually it technically should be an investigation check, but some people will do it as perception. It's disarming of traps is a thieves tool check.
Yeah. Okay, I could try that.
So you want to check for traps.
Yeah.
Or, well, hold on here. So, actually should have been another investigation check, but,
I can always roll for one, so
sure.
when you're gonna do D&D, you're gonna do D&D right.
Ooh.
You see? Come on. 21, baby.
So, you were able to discern that there is, no traps in the vicinity of this secret doorway.
Surprising.
You do notice something kind of odd about the ceiling in this next room. It's not, it doesn't seem like it's maybe trapped per se, but it seems as if there's as if there's like, how do I explain this? Anyway, I'll just say that something to you feels off about the ceiling in this room. In this room, in fact, is a 4-poster bed stands between 2 shuttered windows against the west wall. Other furnishings include a desk and chair against the north wall and an empty wardrobe against the east wall. A fireplace built into the south wall features an elegantly carved mantelpiece. And you know that Isel told you that there was something magical in this room when he had been using the Crown of Greed.
Yeah. Well, he walks around, takes a little look, although he keeps his eye on the ceiling. And he talks to the sending stone and talks towards Isel. Isel.
I don't have one. It would be Malik.
Yeah, only me and you have them, so only me and you can communicate.
So, not it. Alright. Oh. Well, the Malik then. Well, this room seems to be like a bedroom, but it's like a something's amiss here. Looks normal enough, but something's afoot here.
I'd say something's amiss with this whole fucking place.
Combined with all the thorns and the fangs and the stuff and the yeah, something.
You know there's werewolves outside. That's not normal.
Let's see. He has for his ear.
So, I guess I should ask Malik, last we dealt with you, you were on the stairs coming up to this area. Have you kind of wandered further around up here, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna guess little door, big door. Ceiling cable.
So
Yes?
these here are actually, let me just double check here.
You had a dragon slaying sword, Malak has, doesn't he?
Yep.
And just that and his longbow?
No, I got a shit ton of weapons.
One of the scimitars.
Yeah, because I was thinking the 4 doors here, right? So you just go breaking through to the other side.
So I'll read you a description here, Malik. The walls of this L-shaped hall are lined with closed doors and shuttered windows. So those ones here are shuttered windows that would look down onto that area with the well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, gotcha.
Between them are hooks where decorations once hung. A fireplace along one wall. Are you able to see that? Yeah, that's here.
This one.
Has a large insectoid head mounted above it. But you recognize it as being an Ankeg head, like what you fought at the loggers' camp. Natural light enters through a hole in the roof at the east end of the hall. That's that dotted line area over here.
Mm-hmm.
The floor beneath the collapsed roof is strewn with debris.
This right here, was that?
That's a closed door.
That's a closed door? Alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over to that and see if I can open it.
Yeah, and I should just say that this area also actually extends over this way. Will this ping? Why is that not pinging?
I'm not seeing any of your pings.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
was that someone?
That was me.
Oh, I saw echoes.
Oh wait, I know why. I'm on the wrong layer again. There we go. So over this way, the hallway extends, but it is dark. But I believe you should have dark vision, right?
I do.
Okay, so I will reveal.
Shadow? I'm surprised at you. You're everywhere. You're Shadow Mage. You're supposed to be on every layer. Everywhere.
There we go. So that is why it is L-shaped. That area is dark, but you can tell that with your dark vision, there is something lurking, hanging from the ceiling over there.
Whereabouts? Like here or here?
Well, yeah, like I'm on the thing again. Here, and possibly around the corner.
Shit.
There's shenanigans afoot.
I will. I'm going to use the sending stone to contact Roderick. Roderick, the room that you're in, is there a doorway out? You know, not the secret doorway, but another regular doorway.
So he talks back while he has pulled out his scimitar and points it up at the ceiling as he replies. Well, yes. Is the door ordinary looking, or does it have anything specific?
The door. The door looks ordinary.
Okay.
It's double wooden door.
You know how you said that the ceiling in the room that you're in this looks funny. Like there's something wrong with it. Yeah,
Yes.
the ceiling out here looks like there's something wrong with it too. I would stay away from that door if I was you.
Yeah, is a message something that was. He mentioned something that was a magical feeling, something. Not certain what it was specifically, but this whole house is it's vicious. And so he, against his own better judgment, he decides to try and stick the scimitar up towards the ceiling.
Okay, and
Boy.
he just kind of like no, you just kind of like poke at empty air. Let me see if there's a. What if it says how high the ceiling is here?
This house is giving me Phantasmagoria vibes now.
It's supposed to be about 10-foot high ceiling, so you probably can't reach the ceiling with your sword.
Well,
Let me
better
see
to be
here.
safe than sorry.
A little over 5 foot tall elf reaching up with an arm, and then probably another about 2 foot long sword.
Having to jump on the bed.
2 feet? That's a short sword.
Oh,
Well, it is a scimitar.
Oh,
Yeah, no, scimitars are probably about a yard. The
Okay.
blade of it, probably about 3 feet.
yeah, okay.
And I don't think I have a short sword anymore. Because I think I actually sold it a while back because I was shopping for the longbow at the same time.
Right.
So I only got the daggers, the northern dagger and the shocking dagger, and the longbow and the scimitar
Okay.
and the hand crossbow.
Well, yeah. I guess
Neopact.
the scimitar. Well, yeah, I guess if you kind of like jump a little bit, you'd be able to poke the ceiling.
No, he just gonna just holster it and.
So you don't want to poke the ceiling?
Well, he tried, so he failed.
Okay.
Miserably.
All right.
I'm not gonna make a check on that one. That's just
Okay.
I'm gonna walk over here, not all the way over to where I saw the shadowy
If
thing,
I had a slingshot, I would have tried it, but yeah.
and I'm going to reach into my bag and grab my bag of caltrops,
Okay.
Why
and
don't you just toss some bacon at it?
I'm gonna pull one out, and I am going to throw one at whatever I see hanging from the ceiling over here.
As you reach back to throw, you hear the ghost of Ethel years and years ago just saying, "And remember, when I'm concentrating on a spell or trying to do a ritual cast, please don't start a fight." As you release the caltrop.
Yeah, because
Actually, if you think about it, that Isol is actually in sentry mode, defensive mode.
yeah.
Kinda?
So where's my GM layer?
It's been like 7 minutes. It's close
Token
enough. You
layer.
guys can survive for 6, 12, 18 rounds without me. We'll be fine.
Everyone, roll for initiative.
We are
Alright.
so clear over that you are our non-combatant of the group, Isol. So yeah.
I single-handedly took out 6 trolls last. How? What? What did you do? What did you loose on us?
What in the nanny? Right.
This is my job now, to poke the bear. That's just what I do.
This is what. This is
not a
exactly what you
good
did last
job.
time.
that's not a good job at all.
Rock God, when you poke the bear, you get the trend name. So you better be ready. Well, crap. I got 19.
I guess that means you get to go first.
Yeah.
great.
Unless one of those, yeah, whatever they are. And what's the W14?
It means there's 14 of them.
I
Yeah.
don't know. There sure are a lot of other tokens on this here initiative order.
Oh great! Oh great! It's the circlings.
They are sturges,
Oh
Which-
no.
which are basically
I
like
have-
giant bat/mosquito things.
Well, Isel and I are okay down here.
We're great.
We're not in a room with a bunch of sturges.
I thought they were going to be those things from. You remember the original Metroid? You know the green things that hang from the ceiling and then just drop down on you?
Yeah, I thought they were some kind of lurker from above or something like that.
I thought it was that the Half-Life. If you step into the thing, will suck you up and crunch you.
Shadow, thank
We
you
were
for
all
the
vaguely
welcome
on the
back
same
party.
page.
Okay, so I have Isel and Malik in
Yeah,
there.
I'm
but-
feeling the welcome back party now. I'm feeling it.
Well, they all rolled 15 on initiative. Amazing.
and so 15, yeah.
You have explosion arrows. You have explosive arrows.
I do.
I'm just
Roderick.
just putting it out there, I guess.
I've only used one of them so far too.
Yeah, no, you got a whole bunch of them bad
I got
boys.
four more.
Well, if he did that, he would actually be would probably actually be killing you, maybe. Isel.
If he collapses the house with it, yes. Well, probably
don't-
not.
I don't think
Well-
they're that strong.
Well, the floor at least, considering the second floor is actually right above where Isel is.
I'm right here.
Yeah. So you're directly below.
There's a whole wall. It'll be fine.
Uh,
Pull him up.
Okay, so Malik has triggered the pests, which are these sturges hanging from the rafters in this section of that hallway. So yeah, they kind of look like giant bats with like a what's it called? Proboscis? It's like a yeah.
Yep.
Sucker thing.
Can you clear off the dead orcs from the
Yes.
last session?
I can. Okay.
Okay, so I just posted the pic. I just posted a link to the creature on the Zoom chat and on the Twitch chat for everyone to see.
Yeah.
And it is pretty disgusting, horrific Fallout style creatures. It's basically blood bug with hair.
Although they are considered a tiny beast. So
Oh boy.
I think that means that like the body of them themselves is not that big, but I think they have like a rather significant wingspan. Let me pull up.
That's adorable.
Okay, well, Roderick, you go first,
Mm-hmm.
and then Isel technically goes second after you. But I don't know if Isel and Grace will really know what's happening yet. But
Pretty sure I'd be surprised and concentrating on a spell, so I'm like triple out.
so Malik sees these sturges because they're starting to like flap and like come down from their rafters, and they're starting to cause a commotion. So they were
Well-
sleeping until he bothered them.
Since you're mentioning,
And-
Grace and Isel,
Yes.
the secret door over here.
Yes.
Would that one close after I went through, or would
No,
it
it's still
have-
open.
Okay, still open. And is this area plain like a with a railing, so they could probably look up? Or...
Yes.
Yeah, so they would actually possibly hear a little. I don't know how.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know how well that the Bax's hearing is, but I would assume that they're here pretty good. possibly to rival the Elven.
Yeah, most of my senses are pretty keen. That's why I have high perception.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
I'm sure Errant Shout would probably get the job done.
But yeah, since I'm gonna go first,
All you know is that Malik kind of notified you with the sending stone that things were about to go sideways.
yeah. So
Yeah, I told you not to come out the door. So,
That's great.
yeah, well, you instigated the fight, so that's 0. Fireplace on the south side, bed to the west, secret door on the north, and nothing else on the east. Well, I guess we are gonna go against Rock God and potentially open the door.
Okay. If you open the door, you come face to face, like the door like pulls open towards you, and you come face to face with a Sturge right in front of you.
I could. Let's. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see. Character. The Sturge acrobatics. It wouldn't actually be that. It would be more of an athletics check. Because he could actually just open the door and just because they're big enough to be spotted, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so he could spot him, but then immediately just close the door faster before they.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you? What, the only problem is what to use for the check. We could try animal handling.
Well, sorry. Maybe I misunderstood what you want to do.
Well, he's gonna open the door, but then as soon as he sees that it's creatures,
Yeah.
he's probably gonna try to shut the door.
I mean,
yeah,
you can just do that. Like, there's nothing to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like, you can open the door, see, like, this big bat-looking thing, and then just be like, nope, and close the door. And that's completely...
And suddenly, I'm Batman.
it's like when you try. It's like when you try to open the front door in the first Resident Evil game, and the dog comes, and you just close the door real quick.
Either that or the police are at your house. So, okay.
Door number 2.
You don't want to dream. You found yourself a girlfriend. But yeah, so he's gonna pick up his sending stone and go, Malik, there's some creatures outside here. I guess we have company.
Alright. Was there anything else you wanted to do? Like, did you want to move anywhere else, or shall we just move on?
No, just pass it along. He's
Okie
just gonna
dokie.
stand there with his scimitar at the ready.
Okay, you're not gonna, like, shout out for Grace and Isol?
No, they got it covered. Besides, Grace is an extraordinary Tabakian assassin. So, despite being a bard too, so I wouldn't actually be surprised if she had a secret compartment in her loot that was full of throwing knives.
I don't need secret compartments in my loot. My loot is a magical weapon.
And your claws.
Oh, I think I may be clicking on the wrong button.
But on.
Yeah, there we go. So, next is technically Isol, but I think he's just... Are you just going to be concentrating still on your ritual
We're
spell?
concentrating on the spell, and right as he throws singular caltrop,
Yep.
I'll sneeze. I'll do like a stifled sneeze, and then just keep concentrating. Like, guys, I don't hear anything. I'm very distracted. Yeah, I'm out.
Okay. So we'll just move on, which means that the Sturges will then be are in their provoked state and will be starting to chase after Malik. So, fly 40 feet.
Shit, they can fly 40 feet.
Yep. So one comes whipping around the corner and comes right up to land, or will kind of like perch on the ceiling, kind of right beside you there, and then will try to poke at you with its proboscis. For a 16.
16 does not hit.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Next one. Same thing. 13, that will not hit.
Nope.
Next one. This one will just kind of come and go there. That one will come and go there. That one has enough movement to get up to here. $14 does not hit.
Nope.
This one. Doop. 21.
21 hits.
Ooh.
So that will do 5 piercing damage,
Oh shit.
and it's stuck to you.
Ew.
Oh no.
Blood bugs.
All right.
Okay. Next one.
5?
And another one. Well, that one also got a 21. That one only does 4 piercing damage, and also gets stuck to you.
All
Way too
right.
much.
You say piercing damage, but then it comes when it gets stuck to you. Then just
Yeah, its proboscis or whatever is stuck in the skin.
it's like a smoke claw.
This is ultra. Remember when you were like, you don't feel any more creatures in this house? I remember. It was a good time.
I kinda
Well, they
wish we
were
had the
asleep.
trolls now. I just kind of wish we had the trolls now to fight again, because they were big and yeah.
So this one is actually able to fly above you and then get behind you.
Even the demon master or whatever he was that we fought during the D&D one shot with the configuration queen. Who is in chat, by the way. Hello.
Critical miss.
Even that was easy.
Oh, nice.
Oh boy. You were in the wrong spot.
Talk about flanking.
Critical hit.
Oh.
Oh shit.
So that will be 9 piercing damage.
How much HP do you have now?
This is way too much damage.
All right. I'm doing all right.
Have we encountered the Roderick enemies now or something? I mean, all the damage, man. The damage.
Alright. So that's
So-
all of them done. And I think you have
think it stands between 5 or 10. No. 5
Is
to
2
30.
stuck in him?
Yeah, you said there was 2 stuck in me, but I
5
got
to
hit
30.
by 3 of them.
Yeah.
So I don't
Oh.
know if that third one
Oh,
stuck in too.
Yeah, sorry. If they hit, they get stuck in. So yeah,
Okay.
it should be 3. Yeah, okay.
So it
Great.
is 3. Yeah.
And it's now your turn.
Okay. I am going to. Oh, do I?
First, there's a scream of agony,
Yeah, probably.
and now at least we know. So that's good. That's the first step.
Right.
Hello,
I would-
Arv. You're just in time to probably
Yeah.
see Malik die.
yeah.
Arvin, you need to reset the inspirations now.
I
we
would
need
like
them.
to use my movement. These are 5-foot squares.
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20. I would like to move here. I would like to open that door, go into the room, and then close the door.
Okay, 17.
There's fucking more in here, isn't there?
No.
Oh, good.
There are no more enemies in there, but it's just that the east side of the hallway is difficult terrain because there's ivy growing in through the windows. But if you're on the west side of the hallway, you're okay. But you're dragging 3 of those things along with you.
Now, opening the door and closing it, what would you call that? Would that be
Closing is very important.
That's
would that be an action or a bonus action?
opening and closing is probably
Yes.
should be in action.
In action, that's fine.
Yeah.
So, as my
Well, I did the same, so.
bonus action, what can I do for a bonus action?
So it should have been this one.
Yeah,
this
slam,
one.
slam dunk.
I don't really have anything for bonus action. I can do 2-weapon fighting, that's it, but I need to do an action first to do that. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stay right there
Okay.
with the
Endure
3
the
things
pain.
stuck to me.
Yep.
They slowly filling up with the blood that they're draining from him.
Yeah.
Oh.
You'll find out about that in a little while.
Oh
Great.
boy, how fun! What a great session this is.
Sweet.
All right. That moves us along to Grace, who has probably heard a commotion coming from upstairs.
I believe at this point I would have heard enough to
Yeah.
make me figure that upstairs is a higher priority than guarding Esol from hypothetical dangers. So, since I am in the book room, I'm going to run up these stairs, and then I will realize that is a room with no doors to the rest of the hallway, right?
He left the one door open, remember?
Yeah, he left the secret
Yeah,
door
the
open.
secret door is open.
I don't
Yes.
see any door. There is a door here,
Yeah,
There's a secret door right there.
yeah.
and he left it open. Okay,
Yep,
so
yep.
So
They're supposed
since that appears to be, so I am dashing, so that'll get me up the stairs and probably to this door.
Run,
Yes.
run, 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 run,
My move is 30, so I have 60 feet. Are these squares 5 feet or 10 feet?
5-foot
5.
squares.
Okay, so I guess I better count. I was over at the table, so let's see. 1, 2, up the stairs. Is that probably 2 squares? 3,
Yes, two squares to go up.
Okay, 5, 6, 7. So at 5 feet, I'll have 12 squares. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it'll take me to about here,
5, 7, 8, 9.
I believe. So that's dashing, so I don't have an action, but I do have a bonus action, And so as I run, I will kind of hoarsely sing, but projecting as much as possible. I will sing my inspiration song.
Okay.
Cheers.
Remind me what that does.
It gives inspiration to... Oh, do I have to see people to give them inspiration? Hang on.
Is this bard feature?
Within 60 feet of you who can hear you. So, I think they should be able to hear me.
Yes.
So, I don't know what you're facing, but it seems you are in danger soon, so take some inspiration from this helpful little tune. Be swift, strong, smart, and do your part, and we will win the day. And on. So, hopefully they hear that.
Nice.
Applaud.
So, take whatever inspiration you want. It can be, use the number to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. So, anybody on my team. Wait, it does have to be the creature. So, if I recognized Malik's yelling, I would be inspiring Malik.
So that's
You
bardic.
need me to do a perception check?
So if this is
Well-
the bardic inspiration, so that's they can use if you're level 6, that's a D8 to their
Right.
roll. Okay.
I'm assuming that you would know it's me because you know that Isel is downstairs and
Yeah.
he didn't yell, and then you just ran past Roderick, and he looks fine. So
Right.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I'm sneaking that way.
All right. So Malik is getting a bardic inspiration die. Is what we're
Yes.
deciding there? Okay. Sounds good. So that was dash and bonus action. Okay. Right? Or okay. So I think that means we're back to Roderick, unless I'm missing something. No? Okay.
So
All right. Roderick, you're up.
Alright, so considering that, how many of these little stages were there? 14?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Or is it okay? So it's only those special. Okay. So he's gonna sneak up to the corner of the wall, and with his scimitar in hand, he's gonna turn around and lash at the one of them, at this one here.
Okay.
It must be drawn here. And I shall slay it. $22.
That is a hit. Oh, that's weird. Just a second, please.
With a 7.
Yeah, I wonder if that... I think that might be...
is that a regular scimitar?
supposed to be the
No.
serrated scimitar.
Yeah, because
Ooh.
the ones that me and you have are both magic. They're +2 to damage, I believe.
Yep. So that's, for some reason, I don't...
Yeah.
It looks like that's somehow got bugged on your character sheet, because that's supposed to be... Nope, whoops, I clicked the wrong thing. How do I fix this? Damage is supposed to be... Oh, I see. Yeah. 1, just the 1d6 is missing somehow. That's not
We
right.
apologize for these technical difficulties. We shall be back on the slaughter very soon. In the meanwhile, you may consider following the channel, exclamation point our things for all things Arvin and around, or exclamation point our shop for merchandise related to Infinity and Beyond, and then Adventures in Middle-earth. Soon to come is the Esper Genesis. And if you value the various lives of the African American community, you may consider exclamation point B and M. While if you have severe depression or anything in relation to severe depression, you may consider exclamation point help now. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy the D&D with the Shadow Crew.
Also, if anybody has ideas for my new character that I'm going to have to roll, I'm totally open.
A severely huge barbarian. No way, that's going to be my next character. No, we shall see about that. But yes, if you want to know more about the Shadow Crew, type in exclamation mark Shadow Crew. If you want to know more about our characters, one less to perhaps be, type in exclamation mark Shadow Cars. That's CHARS. And Arvin is still BRB, but I hope to see him soon, because we need our inspirations.
Definitely something with AoE next time. Or Cleave. That would be nice.
And we have a visitor of a name Squish, who have just left again.
She's back to her,
All right.
her bed.
So, Echo, can I just get you just to roll a d6? And then that will add to the 7.
Yes, almighty deity god.
Alright, so it'll be 11 slashing damage to that Sturge. And I believe I fixed that on your character sheet now for next time. So,
Sturge.
It takes some heavy damage, and a big gashing wound across it, but it is still alive.
Wow, bugger.
This is not good.
That's this one.
Extra bleeding damage, perhaps, config queen? I don't know. And before you ponder and ask, he will. Wait, hold on. He did a sneak attack too, so he gets an extra. Because he came around the corner of the. He came.
Okay, yeah.
If you want to mechanics it too, you could bonus action hide before you did this.
Yes, okay. So a sneak attack actually, yes, will apply. So, yeah, that's some extra d6s. Is it 3?
Yeah.
3d6. 9.
Alright, so that kills it.
That's 1 of 14. Great. We're making it.
Sweet.
Just 13 more turns. We'll get there.
Mali just has to start slashing his own face now, because he has 3 of them stuck on his head.
Alright. Well, that has us dealt with Roderick, which means that we now go to Isol.
Okay. I'm...
Unless, was there something else that you had wanted to do on your turn, Roderick? Echo?
Nope, he's staying put. As the configuration queen says, kill the suck bats.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if there's any spells. We didn't short rest at all before this. So it was great. How long have I been concentrating on my spell at this point?
Oh, that is a good question.
I think someone said before about 7 minutes.
I was just throwing a number out there for that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say 8.
Okay. I'll probably stop since there were screams and then Grace left and like
Took off.
the screams
running.
probably haven't stopped yet. So I'll get up and just put the pouch just gently down back on the table as my free action. I'll pop my wings out and then fly up and out and around, so I don't have to walk upstairs.
Oh. But fly where? Like
I'm flying up through the ceiling of up through the rail part
oh,
of the library.
right, because
And
it's
then-
open. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll go. Let me do this math out in my brain.
Yeah. So, that
So
would
1,
just be
2,
like-
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10.
4, 5,
Okay,
6. I have it being 6 squares to get to here.
yeah, and then I'm gonna dash, basically. Oh no, I can't dash because that's my action. So yeah, I'll go to there, and kind of call out. Is everything okay? What's happening?
Well, maybe that will help distract some Sturges. Thank you.
Okay.
Roderick is too busy to answer that.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
So you were just ending at that spot, like you weren't.
I can't dash because it's
Oh.
just an action to take the wings out.
Right.
So
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Gotcha.
Oh, you said us to last some more.
Okay. Well, then we move on to Sturges. So, one that is stuck to Malik. Well attached. While attached, the Sturge doesn't attack. Instead, at the start of each of its turns, the target loses some hit points due to blood loss.
Oh.
Which will be 5.
oh no. Oh my god, just 15, just chunked 15 damage?
Well,
That's
that was
horrible.
the first one. It is a die roll.
Oh.
Oh,
So that was that one. Okay, so now we
It's
move on
still
to
hell.
one that was not attached.
I know a D4 is technically the smallest dice that they can give, but like, man, sometimes just make it a 1D2.
D4 minus 1 at least.
Yeah. Bananas.
Gonna move that. Okay. So this. Okay. So this is gonna come and fly over and attack Roderick. 14. But I believe is not a hit.
that is. Let me check. That is a miss.
Yep, armor class 16.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next one. Come over here. Also attack Roderick.
Oh yeah. We're still playing of Tell All the Tales from Kevin
Oh.
Clouds.
Yep, sorry. Yep, I probably should have switched that over to the combat music.
Dun, 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 dun. All this is all damage.
So that was a 10. That's a miss. That one. That one is gonna come hang out by the door. Which takes us to another one that is attached to Malik. To do 4 hit points due to blood
Right.
loss.
Okay.
How you doing there, Malik?
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
And then the other one. 6.
Holy shit.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, jeez.
To quote a certain actor, you know what fine stands for, don't you? Freaked out, insecure, neurotic, and emotional.
Those have all missed.
It's great news.
Yep. How much hit points do you have left, Rockad?
What's up?
How much hit points do you have left?
Not a lot.
7.
Whoa!
And it's now Malik's turn.
Okay. So,
Better size than dice, buddy.
what would... Do I have to rip these things off? Or, like, strike at them to get them off?
So yeah, it does say that a creature, including the target, can use its action to detach the scourge.
Okay, so it takes one action to get one off.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what if I stab at them? Could I get 2 off since I... Oh, actually, because I have my scimitar out,
Okay.
and I get two-handed, I can pull the sword out too. I can get 2-weapon fighting and a extra attack if I have both swords up. And I could strike. Could I strike at each one?
Yes.
All right, let's do that then. All right, so I don't have the scimitar on my thing,
Oh, okay.
but I'm assuming it's the same as the short sword.
Yeah, it should be 1d6 plus mod plus 2.
Yeah, so whatever. So I'll just use the short sword for all of them, and whatever one is the scimitar strike, we'll just add 2
Okay.
to it. So that's the first one. Does 11 hit?
11 does not hit.
Duh.
All right. So next one. Does a
Remember,
13
you have
hit?
inspiration.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, shit.
you do have that D8. So,
That works on. I thought that was for.
Weapon attacks, saving throws, and something else.
Ability checks.
Yeah.
so once within the next 10 minutes, you can roll the die and add the number to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. Yeah.
It's an attack roll. Okay. All right. Well, let's just say
I don't know. Maybe you want to save it for a saving throw versus death.
right. I don't know. I don't know if that works like that.
I guess probably if you're unconscious, the inspiration is not
Yeah.
active.
Well, you still have some healing items, don't you? Like healing potions?
I have some healing spells.
I also have healing stuff.
Yeah, but the Malak in particular.
So, do you want to use the D8 on one of those 2 attacks?
Yeah. Let's try it on the first one there.
Sure.
Let's see. So 1d8. So 16 hit.
16 will hit, yes.
Yay!
All right. So 12 piercing.
And that kills it.
Yes, it's all right.
So, yeah. Do you have a preference as to which one of those it was?
No, just kill one of them.
Okay.
I like to think where each one is poking out is a different limb that's like limp and numb now.
Right?
You've been
There's
dragging
like,
a leg and you cut it off.
There's like one right here, and one on my back.
So, and now the 13
Yep.
does not hit.
Okay. So we'll do one more for my extra attack. How's a 23 do?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
Yeah.
And 5 piercing.
5 piercing. That will kill that one. Yep.
Ooh. Sweet. So I only have one on me then.
Yep.
You have 7 hit points. The max damage we've seen it do so far has been 6.
It's 6.
You got
right,
a whole
yeah.
other round left in you. Excellent.
Oh, I'm doing fine.
This has been great.
Yep. It sure has.
And I'm gonna stay right there.
Okie dokie. Which will then bring us to Grace.
Well, it's a real shame. Let me see how much damage this would do to Roderick if he were in the way. Let's see.
If you have fireball, I don't know. I mean, it's fine.
That might...
Roderick has full health.
I was not planning on Fireball, no. I was thinking of Thunderwave. Let's see, what is that? 2d8 Thunder and pushed away. On the other hand, it would get all of those creatures for 2d8. And how much damage does Roderick have right now? I can probably see how well he's doing.
I have... He didn't get hit by any of them. They all missed.
So I got max life at 39, I believe.
Yep.
Alright, let me read again. What does it say? Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you. So if I ran into Roderick's cube and cast Thunderwave, would he still be affected?
You know, it's funny, I was just reading about this on the weekend, about how Thunderwave range is supposed to work, or the cube is supposed to work.
So if I like run
And
up
it's-
to Roderick, throw my arms around him, so we're the same, and then cast Thunderwave.
And it's supposed to be that it's like on like one of the squares around you is like the corner of the cube. Is how it's actually supposed to be done.
Oh, that's right. It's not centered on me.
No.
It
Yeah.
emanates from me.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
That target range itself
then-
doesn't really lend itself too well to that spell.
All right. So if I run up here and shove Roderick to the ground and cast Thunderwave, because I don't want. Oh wait, no, I control the cube. So.
Yeah.
But really, this is the only place I can stand to make it not hit Roderick. So, can I do that? Or
Yeah.
do you want
Yeah,
me to cast it from someplace else?
I would say that you can move into Roderick's square, cast it, and then move out.
Awesome. That is what I'm going to do. And let's see.
So, if it's 15 feet on one side.
Oh, I have to decide what level. Let's see.
I think 15-foot cube, so 15 feet on a side. So I think the most of them that you can get is 3? Or am I...
That's right.
Yeah.
No, 15. Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, because of the way now that it's supposed to be used, instead of it being around you.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Right, I got it. Still, that's 3 that I'll be hitting.
Yeah.
So,
no,
yeah, I was just trying to decide what level. I think.
Yeah, because, like, I think if you do it so that you hit that one, and that one.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and cast it at level 2. So, let's see. Come on. Let me click on you. There we go. Okay, now. Here we go.
Oh man, altogether that's 11, which I think is in the kill range. I think.
They have to make a saving throw
Yeah.
for against Constitution.
Constitution. Yeah, they all fail.
Yes. All right.
So. Oh, I see. Yeah. So the 7 is from the original 2d8, and then the 4 is from the upcast. Yep. So that's 11 thunder damage. 11. So they all basically get shredded by, or like
Yes!
they all go poof and puff out into like balls of blood and goop. Yeah.
Awesome.
So
And they're also pushed 10 feet away, so that makes it nice and neat. They don't get splattered on me.
yep.
All right, so that was. I have to move now so we'll just. I sense that Roderick probably still needs some help, so I will go here, toward him at least. All right, so action. or no, movement action. I haven't heard anything lately from Malak, so I'm not sure whether I would use inspiration or not. Well, I may as well. I figure we're going to be resting after this.
You can inspire somebody else. That's fine. I'm fine. I'm doing fine.
Yeah, for now.
Okay, and Roderick
No, I'll
has
be
not
all right.
been hurt.
I have a
Okay,
plan.
so I guess. All right, I won't do a free action for anything.
Okay.
Actually, I will yell, Malik, you okay in there?
Fine.
Like you can hear the blood gushing from his mouth.
All right. So then that takes us to Roderick.
Who is
You have two left kind of beside you there.
yeah, and I have been tackled, so. But yeah, he's gonna swing his scimitar against. To try and kill it.
Okay. That's a hit.
That's 8 slashing damage.
Yep. So that actually kills that one. That very first one that you killed was actually the Big Daddy.
Oh,
So it was lucky that you took that one out first.
No surprise there. Cause come on, who's the damaged boy of the team here?
You are, Echo.
A swashbuckler. Of reminding, I am wearing the kilobyte t-shirt to honor his memory tonight.
Very nice.
Yep.
And with that, I don't think I can take another shot at the last one.
If you had a dagger in your offhand, you could.
Done. Sad to say I don't, so yeah, I'm gonna help it over to Isel.
Okay. Then we move on to Isel.
I fly through the door, shoot golden chains up, bing bang boom. Kind of like there's a little bit of a dry gag that you can hear.
Hoo-wee. 23. Yeah, that's a hit. Or, well, you're...
Because
Oh,
it shoots out 2.
yeah. So 19 or 23, but is both hit.
And kills it.
Yeah, that's dead.
Right. And then I'm still kind of just looking around, but I can't go any further, so that's my turn.
Okay.
Yep, that's another shredded sturge. Is that a cantrip for you?
Yeah.
Or a first? Wow.
That's a cantrip. Yeah. No, it's why most people play Warlocks is Elder Splash, and it gets 3 attacks soon enough.
All right. So then we're at this sturge, which was hanging out by the hole in the ceiling, in the roof. And it flies outside.
That was the other plan I had. That's why I got the wings out. I was gonna try and
tell
lure them
all
outside.
your little friends not to mess with us.
I guess here's a big hole.
Yeah.
Damn. Well. Well, depending on what it chooses to do. So.
And then we go to the one that's still remaining and attached to Malik.
7 points of damage.
5.
All right.
5 hit points blood loss.
Okay.
And then it detaches itself.
Hello.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
It's like a tick dropping off once it's had its fill.
Does it grow? Does it now become a stronger creature?
And it flies out the window.
Probably.
Oh,
Oh, no. That's not good.
Alright, we'll remain in initiative for one more round here. Malik, it is your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
I was waiting to see when that was going to come up.
So that is that 6 and 7,
Yep.
or is that
Yep.
7?
So, no, so that's 13
Oh, okay.
healed hit points.
All right. Oh yeah, I'm doing fine now. I'm all the way back up to what my maximum was when we started the campaign.
Fine.
Alright, so I guess that's your action. Anything else on your turn?
I'm going to. I am.
Shut the window?
that's a pretty good.
Yeah. Did
action.
it? Was the window open and it flew through it, or did it smash through the window?
No, the window's open.
I'll shut the.
Yeah, it says that this corridor is enclosed by 2 double doors and 4 open windows.
Get out of there.
And there is ivy growing over the edge of the windows and down into the
Right, like over here.
east side of the hallway. Yeah.
Just shoot explosive arrows at them.
Well, here's the thing. I'm in here. This door is closed. I don't know what's going on in here. So, assuming that there's still a bunch of things in here.
Well, you would have heard me yell to you, so you know we're up there at least.
Yeah, that's true. All right, yeah, maybe I'll move through this door.
Okay. Which then takes us to Grace.
I take in Malik at a glance and move up to him and cast. Well, I guess I don't have to move, but I will anyway. I'll say, "You okay?" And I will cast Healing Word. He still looks pretty bad, right?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Healing Word at 2nd level. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and cast it at 2nd level.
Back up to level 2 health.
So 8 more hit points.
No, I'm good. I'm up halfway.
After 2 level 2 healing spells. Yeah.
I'm back up to half health.
Okay. So, and then I think with that,
I want to chase up and out of the roof And if any of them are within 120 feet, I want to fire at them.
Fine. Okay. So, well, Roderick, I guess, technically should go before you. Is there anything you wanted to do on that turn then? Roderick?
No, not really.
Okay. We'll just let Isol go then and do that.
Yeah.
Alright. So, Isol, are you flying out of the hole?
Yeah, I'm flying out of the hole and I'm taking the shot at whatever, because I'm sure the first one that got out is probably too far away, but the one who just left should feasibly still be in range.
So, yeah, they should actually be about like that is their current positions. So when you fly out of the hole, you can see both of them.
Yeah, okay. I'll get the one that's full of blood first.
The one that, yeah, drank from Malik.
Yeah.
That's this one over here.
Mm-hmm.
A blood balloon.
Okay.
Look at that with the two Eldritch Blasts.
Oh, I should.
Save some of Malik's blood.
A 15 and a 24, both hit. So are both of those aimed at this one?
Yeah, it's aimed at that. Yeah, they're
Okay.
both aimed at this guy.
So yeah, that explodes it in a fountain of blood. Yeah, grisly.
And then, I mean, I'll wait. Unless that one comes after me, I'm gonna wait and then also Eldritch Blast that one as well. Because I got 2 more rounds left on the wings, so I can just kind of hover there, line my shot up.
All right, just make the attack then, I guess.
Sure.
Because it's basically trying to like hide on the edge of that chimney thing there.
Oh God.
How come that only did? Oh, yeah, because only the 22 hits. So
Yep.
that one only does 1 damage?
Yep. Yeah. You gotta love it.
Yeah, so like the Eldritch Blast like slams into it and then it just kind of like knocks it and then it like kind of like swings on the edge of the chimney and then it goes flying away. 5, 10. Here.
It's like a little pluck to the ping.
How far away can it get? Is it still in range? Oh, it's still in range.
Gets that
I'm not
far.
stopping.
Alright, so do it again.
And
Well,
then is
those
dead,
hit.
dead.
So I'm pretty sure it's probably. Oh,
Okay,
oh
there
yeah,
we go.
there we go. Okay, now it's dead.
And I'll kind of drift back down and land and look at Malik and Grace. I hate bugs. And then I'll reach out a hand and heal Malik for 6.
Nice.
As my racial feat.
Oh, see, I'm fine now.
Got level 3 health.
I'm 1 away from 30 hit points.
Well, combat's now over. Malik's still alive.
I'll also, after heal, like doing the soft Icespire lay on hands, I'll look at Malik, basically stare daggers at him. What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
What did you do?
I was minding my own business.
Do you remember one of the first things I ever told you? Don't get into a fight when I'm concentrating on identifying something. What did you do?
That was not my fault.
Right.
I
And
came
I'll
up
start
here.
walking away. Back to the library. Just don't forget next time, as I turn the corner, back down. I'll go back to identifying the pouch.
As Isla walks away, that's Grace right next to me. I'll look at Grace and I'll go, "Oh, fair enough, I guess."
I kind of smirk back at you. Well,
Okay.
I think we should spend at least a short rest right now, and then maybe a long rest later.
These are short rest. I need spells.
Short rest right now and take a long one when we're out of here.
Yep. Okay. I mean, like a short
And
rest.
as we all settle down for our short rest, I will play a song of rest too, so that anyone who wants to, Malik, can spend a hit die at the end of the short rest, and you get an extra 1d6 hit points.
So, are you resting in this hallway with the hole in the ceiling, or are you moving elsewhere?
No. Let's go into like this room where we can shut the doors. Or...
So that's a
I
balcony.
think that's a balcony.
Yeah.
Oh, balcony.
I would
okay.
say maybe this room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The library is also safe, just not, only the
I
Yeah.
prefer the
Yeah,
bedroom.
you know what? He's right. I'm gonna go down to the library.
Yeah.
library's pretty safe, just saying.
All right. Was there anything, Isel, that you wanted to get from up here before we leave the upstairs?
I know as a player I want to get stuff, but Easel's very single-minded, so he won't remember about the magical stuff until he's identified the thing that he started.
Right.
Which would be
Okay.
after the
Let's
short rest.
all take
I
our
f-
nice short rest in the
I
library.
fully intend on going back upstairs after the short rest and
Yeah.
looking around.
Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I know it's very inefficient, but
It's all right. It's just a walk downstairs. It's fine. So you could put the happy loot music back on.
I did.
And
I
the
did.
Song of Rest gives us what was
You
it again?
spend a hit die for healing,
Yep.
like you would on your own, but you also get, because of the Song of Rest, you get an extra d6.
D6. All right.
Oof.
All right, roll your d6.
Well,
Okay. That's more than you had.
that's more than I had. I can't believe I got more from the D6 than I did from the fucking D10.
sounds right. Sounds right.
So you all have a
That's-
nice, relaxing hour chilling in the dusty, broken down library.
I'll spend the first part of the hour finally casting Identify without any interruptions this time. It'll be great. Every minute, I'll look up to make sure that Malik hasn't moved.
Nope. Staying still.
Alright, so you learn that this is Dust of Disappearance.
Cool.
I'll
That's
get
not
up
what I thought it was.
from my sitting position, put it on the table, and explain it to everyone.
So do you have to use the whole bag for it to work, or does it contain several doses of disappearance?
I'll look at Malik. I think you need to ingest it, actually. Put it in a drink, a water skin, and then, scarf the whole thing down.
Are you actually assuming that that's something that I would not do? Have you known Isel, in the time that you've known me, have you ever known me not to be, I don't know, reckless?
A fair point. I just thought it would be funny to watch you try and choke down a whole bag of what is essentially dust. Yeah, you sprinkle it over yourself, and I believe you go invisible. I don't know. I use magic for that. Someone else can take it, and I'll just slide it across the table.
And speaking of dust earlier, for whenever Roderick made a kill, he just went on Another one bites the dust. And another one go, and another one go, another one bites the dust.
Well, my stealth is pretty good, but is there any of us who is not Esol who doesn't have pretty good stealth anyway?
I don't know. I'm pretty stealthy. I'm pretty sure the rogue is pretty stealthy too.
So, since I have, let's see, 2d4 minutes. Oh, each creature and object within 10 feet of you. So we could cast it on all of us at once.
That would be pretty good. I can only get 2 people with invisibility, so yeah.
Yeah, so that could be any of those.
Well, we can hold on to this for emergencies, I guess. I have a lot of pouches. Fine. And I'll just kind of put it in one of the various large pouches that I have. And then I'll kind of thumb through the books for the remainder of the short rest that we're here.
Okay.
Then after the short rest, I'll remember about the magical items upstairs.
All right. So back upstairs.
Yep, back upstairs. With the Crown of Greed, I can see them, right, if they're in the same room as me.
Yeah, it's kind of like location and shape.
Okay. Then
Location.
I'll use that instead of casting Detect Magic before we go up.
Okay. So, there is... a long cylindrical magical something here. Am I pinging?
Yep.
Okay. And there is kind of like a weird, like, almost like hung, like flat, like almost like kind of like cape or cloak shaped something off in this. Oh, my stream thing is on the wrong place. That's why. Here, and also a shorter cylindrical thing, also in that kind of area.
I'll point out these two, the cloak and the short cylinder, and then I'll just walk over to this one and start poking around for what I think is probably a small scroll.
I'll walk over here and start checking this wall to see if there's any kind of secret door.
Okay.
So will Roderick.
So will Grace.
Is the long cylinder visible, or do I need to investigate for it?
Please give me an investigation check.
Sure.
So that'd be both actually Isel and Malik who's searching for or whoever's searching for the secret door, I guess.
Investigation.
Yes, investigation, please.
Can I get advantage because I can see a faint outline of it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Alright, so, Isol, you are able to then tell that the mantelpiece above the fireplace actually has a concealed lid on it, revealing a long hidden compartment. And when you open it up, so it's actually quite long, it's several feet long. You open it up, and you find that there is a staff in there. And let me see.
I'll start pulling it out and just looking at everyone else, checking the wall. There's more of it. Hold on, and I'll just keep pulling it out. Well, this isn't nearly what I expected. I'll pull out the staff, and I'm like, this is definitely not what I expected.
The staff is decorated with carvings of different kinds of birds.
Ooh.
I'm going to sit over there and start identifying this. By the time you guys find whatever it is in there, maybe we can start a whole identification train. And then I'll sit comfortably on the side of the bed. Or actually, I'll get all the way up on the bed, pull my feet up, get really, really comfortable with it, and then I'll start identifying the staff.
Okay. So Grace is able to find the secret door there, but it has a special kind of latch.
I point out the latch to Roderick.
Roderick?
Hello. Yep.
You are needed to unlock something.
Oh, was it unlocked? Okay. Right. I can do a. Let's see how we do on the thieves tools then.
Ooh.
Yep.
Nice.
You are able to quite easily pry open the latch of the secret door, and the secret door swings inward to reveal kind of a large closet, essentially. Hanging on a hook on the far wall is a handsome cloak that billows softly as the door swings open. Against the north wall sits a wooden chest with tiny clawed feet.
Ooh.
Tiny clawed feet.
What could it mean?
Yeah.
Definitely not a mimic. Don't worry about it. Just open it up. No traps.
Yeah, just do it. It's a mimic.
So, cloak, chest, what do you do?
Ace, do you want to take the honors, or you want me to go?
I want to take a look at the cloak first.
Okay.
Lead on.
So it is a rather dashing cloak, and when you kind of pick it up off its hanger, it seems to almost like billow itself.
Oh my god, this is one of the best magical items ever. I love this one so much. If it is what I'm thinking of.
I examine it carefully. Is there, I don't know, a maker's mark or any kind of identifying something? A clasp or embroidery or something that can tell me more.
Not really. It's just kind of like this very flowy blue cloak that has kind of these slashes of red along it.
Oh, this is very pretty, but I don't know what it is. But I'll hang on to it until we go back to Easel.
Okay. So you're just kind of like folding it up and holding onto it, or?
Yes, I'm not putting it on, but I am holding it up and admiring it.
All right. So, Roderick, were you gonna check out the chest, or?
Yeah, he's gonna walk over to the chest,
I
kneel
guess-
down and inspect it more closely before.
I guess Malik's there too. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him inspect the chest. Wait, yeah, I'm gonna poke the chest.
Throw a caltrop at it. It went fine last time.
You got like 2/3 or so of your hit points back.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, the chest seems to be like rather heavy. Like it's kind of large. It weighs about 30 pounds if you try and pick it up, but it also seems to be like there isn't like you can tell like that it has a lid, but like it has no actual locking mechanism on it, but it seems to be like sealed shut, like it won't just open.
And it had the tiny clawed feet.
Yeah, but it's just kind of like the like metal claws, like
Like you'd see on an old-fashioned bathtub.
yes, thank you.
Well, then he starts to inspect the chest, inspect the size and everything.
Okay. You're pretty sure that it's magically locked.
This is the most unusual chest. Malik, get in here. Could use a little help carrying this one out.
You want me to help you carry that out?
Well, certainly doesn't look to be easy to carry.
How well did you inspect it?
Carefully.
Now the paranoia sets in. Good.
Well, doesn't seem. No, I didn't want that.
So you're carrying
What?
the chest out.
Huh? Yeah, I am. Oh, there we go. Oh, whoops. But yeah. Yeah, he's gonna carry it out because something's with this house you never really know anymore. So it's just. And besides it's inside a closet, so it's really not to see. So he pulls it out. So found this chest, no lock, and it seems, I don't know. I have the strangest feeling it's magical. Is automatic.
I'm currently concentrating on identify, so I can't really help out. I do have dispel magic though, so
Yeah.
I was looking at my spell list to see if I had anything. Not
I just
really.
need to not be on identify, and then I can help out. assuming that it's a real chest with a a hollow body and not full of blood and guts
And teeth.
and teeth. Lots of teeth.
No, it's a chest with something inside it.
Yeah, I think this might be a job for Esau once he gets done with whatever he's doing.
Yeah. And just walks and takes a little seat on the bed.
Okie dokie.
While we're waiting, I'll take a look out of some of the windows and make sure the boars, look and see if they're doing anything or if all seems pretty peaceful outside.
They're all just staring ominously at the house. Ugh.
So yeah, you can. The windows are shuttered here, but you can throw them open. And if you do, you do see that the boars just still seem to be out chilling in the bushes, eating snuffling around and chewing on the vines and the pumpkins.
Okay. Good to know.
I'm ready to hear about the staff. My curiosity.
All right, so. Oh, there it goes. Is a staff of bird calls.
Great.
Oh, that's really amazing.
How long sounds range of 60 feet? I mean, that's. So when I'm done concentrating, I'll just hand it to Malik. I think this was made for you. And then I'll start inspecting the chest. And then I'll cast Dispel Magic on it when it looks like I can't see a lock.
Yeah, you can tell that it is definitely like magically sealed. Dispel. I just want to make sure that.
I auto-cast it at 3rd level, so there's nothing I can really do about that. Oh yeah, no, it's a perfect staff for Malik. Bird calls when hunting. It sounds great.
Everybody gets a staff except Grace and me.
I don't think I have a staff. I don't know what I'd do with this staff. Probably put a book on it. Yeah.
So it doesn't really say, is it a random bird call? It says cause it to create one of the following sounds. So is that random or do you get to pick?
I think
They
you get to pick.
That's cool.
Um,
Could be a good distraction.
So Isel, give me a spellcasting ability check.
Do you want me to just cast a spell? Or should I?
Well, so this is the dispel magic. So it says if it's spell of 3rd level or lower on the target, it ends. But for each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
I don't know how to just straight up roll that. Can I just straight up roll that? Would be
so-
charisma check, technically? I
Yeah.
guess?
So I think character sheet, core. Yeah, so charisma at the top there. Oh, I think you probably figured it out then.
27. I crit on it.
All right, so you automatically, whatever magic was on it is gone.
I'll just look at Roderick and Malik and Grace. I don't know what you all were having such trouble about. And I'll just kick it open.
Well, we're not as sufficient with magic as you are.
Oh, what is inside this wonderful chest?
So you can now open the chest, and inside is something wrapped in a black cloth.
Very delicately, I will try to remove the black cloth without touching whatever is wrapped inside of it.
So you want to try and unwrap it without touching it? Is that
Yeah.
what? Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Usually magic items wrapped in a thing. So it's a red flag.
Okay. All right. So you're able to do that, and then you reveal what looks kind of like a kind of short rod, which has a horse head. I think it's like on each end, one facing one way and one facing the other way. It's a silver, like it's a metal rod, and there's a button on kind of like the end underneath the horse head on one of the ends.
I'll quizzically at it. I have no idea. Did you happen to find the cloak-shaped object as well? Do you need me to identify that?
Yes, please.
We'll be here for a bit, at least 20 minutes until I can figure out what both of these things are. So if you guys want to keep exploring the house without looking straight at Malik, any more incidents, feel free.
Yeah, there's a few rooms that I didn't really explore. I don't know, maybe not going by myself this time would be a good idea.
Remember, if you interrupt me again, it means I get to magically burn off all of your hair.
I guess that's fair enough.
I just smile, and you don't know if I'm joking. There's no look of joking or seriousness on my face. It's just a blank smile with malicious eyes. And then I sit down on the bed with the cloak, and I'll just start concentrating on identify.
Okay.
And that's me for 20 minutes. Have fun.
Grace, you want to come with me to check out some of these other rooms?
Very well.
All right, then.
So I will head over.
We're upstairs, so we may as well check the wall, the room to the north.
Yeah, this right here.
Okie dokie.
Isel tries to joke, but I don't think he actually knows how to joke, so there's that. Yeah.
And that's Isel down to a T.
So that room. This room has a conical roof and an open window to the north, through which ivy is growing through. A cast iron tub with clawed feet stands in the middle of the room. Next to the tub,
Sensing a theme here.
next to the tub is a rusty iron water pump that seems to still work, drawing water from a hot spring under the house.
All right, well, nothing in here.
And I will head this way and down this hall to check this room right here.
Okay.
Oh.
Yep. So that's the other side of that room that you couldn't quite see from below. This is where the orcs had been. sleeping, and you find their dirty bedrolls in here. There's nothing of value left in here, is pretty much all that the description of this room says.
All right.
Well, at least we know the house is clear.
I believe there's still the room downstairs that we haven't explored. But we probably shouldn't go that far away from Esau as to go downstairs while he's still upstairs.
Oh, I have no problem going far away from Esau.
So, I will reveal the cloak.
It's like the best straight up RP item ever.
Cloak of Billowing. Kind of pointless, but also kind of awesome.
I put it on a artificer who thought he was just the coolest dude and had him announce himself every time he entered a room, and the cloak would billow. It's great. Highly recommend.
I can imagine using this to enhance my performances in a concert or something. That could be very amusing.
Yeah, this is the house of fantastically useless, useful items.
Really scares me about the double horse head rod. Because everything else has been useless. That's probably also going to be useless. I just don't know what that could even be.
So,
All right. So I guess we'll go back. And you want to just tell us?
Sure.
Ooh.
Oh, no, never mind. It's great.
Yeah, it is.
The
Oh, yeah.
immovable rod.
Wow.
So when Malik comes back, I'll hold the rod out. You'll never guess what this is, and I'll try to sneakily press the button.
Okay.
And then hold it out to him and wait for him to try and grab it from me.
Okay. Make a deception check.
Oh boy. We learned I learned that I'm very good at this.
You were saying?
But not that good at this. Man, that means I rolled a 3. Come on. Come on, dice.
Yeah, I saw you do that.
All right. So,
How are you gonna play it off though?
Oh, hold on for chat here. The immovable rod. This rod has a button. You can use an action to press the button, which causes the rod to become magically fixed in place. Until you or another creature uses an action to push the button again, the rod doesn't move, even if it is defying gravity. It can hold up to 8,000 pounds of weight. More weight than that causes the rod to deactivate and fail. A creature can use an action to make a DC 30 strength check, moving the fixed rod up to 10 feet on a success.
Oh, no. Configuration Queen. On Critical Role, they took out a fucking black dragon with one of these things.
You can kill dragons with movable rods. If you can get them inside, it's over. You can kill anything with an immovable rod, as long as it's moving. It's a really good object.
Oh, yeah.
They are nuts.
But also, you can, I don't know, not die from falling from a great height with it as well.
Right.
Just click that button over and over again. You kind of Mary Poppins down.
And we should have our payback.
All right. So Malik was seeing through Isil's trying to be mischievous.
I have a very obvious smile on my face that you don't often see and is only there when I'm trying to play a practical joke.
So you know, I saw you press the button. I'm not gonna touch that.
Just take the rod.
I'm not gonna touch it. So
Just take the rod. It won't electrocute you. I promise. Come,
no,
just
I'm not gonna touch
don't ruin this for me. I just spent the last 30 minutes identifying
I'll
things.
ruin it for
Just
you.
take the. I'll unclick the button and it'll just kind of like fall down to my side. You're not fun today. You've gotten us into a fight, and now you won't even just here. Just take the rod. It's really cool, I guess. The immovable rod. There's stories written about it. Nursery rhymes. I'm going
Well,
back
if
to the
he's
library.
not taking it, I'll take it from your hand and look at it curiously and ask you
We're not funny.
what it does. What does it do?
As I go to stomp away in a huff to the library, or as much of a huff as Isel can muster, I'll turn around. It doesn't move. Well, I mean, it moves,
Lots
but
of
when
things don't move.
you click the button, it doesn't move, and it doesn't.
Oh.
Hold on, I wrote it. The whole practical joke thing threw me. Give me a second. Okay. When you click the button, it will stay in place up to about 8,000 pounds of force is required to make it move. Very powerful. Not like the Cloak of Billowing over there, which is just a fun cloak to wave around at parties. And then I'll gain my composure again, trying to gain back the frustration I feel from having failed a practical joke, something I am so desperately in want to do. And then I'll kind of very composed make my way back to the library.
I can see how frustrated Isel is, so I'm going to start trying to think of a practical joke that I can teach him that he will be able to pull off at some point.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Okay. Well,
Right. Now explain every book in the library to me, and I want details. I want histories, I want dates, I want all of the stories that you can possibly come up with.
remind me for next time.
Right. Just create a long-winded elvish lore between then and now. Great. It'll be...
The notes in the adventure are literally just like
There's some books.
about long lost elvish civilizations.
Isel's going to read all of them. I don't know what that means, but there we are.
It's all about Babylon 5.
I should have known that I should have come up with something more than that. Darn you, Isel.
You don't have to. I won't push any further into it, but I'm just gonna say that he's gonna read all of that, and I don't know what that means. So yeah.
All right. Well, I think with that, we will call it a night there.
Yes.
We survived yet again. After splitting the party yet again.
Yet again, yeah.
That's just how it works.
And with the full crew.
It was
We
very
always-
nice to have the full crew back together again.
'Twas.
Yeah. We always managed to just pull it off. This time we almost didn't. Came very close, but we did it.
Yeah. Everyone
Wow.
was here, and there were no technical difficulties.
Alright, you're just jinxing next time.
There were no.
Well,
That
yes.
was nice.
Well, let's see here. I think we usually will just go with how did everyone?
Maybe Echo, since he's about to fall over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Echo. Did you have something special that you wanted to do tonight, or?
I did usually, but usually I say,
I mean, I don't want to put you on the spot really or anything, but I thought
Also,
that you had said that.
we all know that you're tired, so if
Yeah.
you want to say it next time, that's fine too.
if I didn't do this, I would dishonor the memory of our beloved comrade and moderator and fellow team player, Kilobyte. So, yeah, I have been throughout this evening wearing this T-shirt, symbolized Scott Gregg, may he rest in peace. For today marks the anniversary of his passing.
Mm-hmm.
It's the 3rd March of 2021. 1 year and two. Let's see. He was born and raised in Winnipeg, so that means he. Yeah, that would have been approximate 16 to 18 hours ago since he passed away.
Mm.
On the way to the hospital for his regular diabetes schedule. And to this day, we still see a lot of kilobytes. We see it in Arvin Elrond's video introductions, the IIB, the amazing Arvin video, as I call it, and yeah, what? Yeah. I had something planned in my mind, but all I can say is that when you have lost somebody that you didn't really know, but you felt like a deep connection, like I did with Kilobyte, because that carries you onwards in the ways nobody can fully understand. And Kilobytes, too many of us, including Arudanel, whom they talked a lot often about problems and everything, and he streamed. He was on his way to become partnered. It was his quest for partnership, as they called the stream titles often after he became affiliate. He was on the route to become a counselor. Well, he wanted to become a counselor. He wanted to become a psychologist in a way. And so I like to think that to you out there who doesn't trust the psychologist and all that, don't go and seek them out. If you have some form of severe mental problems or depression or whatever, seek a psychologist or a counselor or any friends or family or anyone, because the evil that builds up within you, the severe depressions and all that, don't let it take you. Fight for a better day, for a better moment, for a better anything. And as everyone just put in the chat right now, exclamation mark help now. There's no shame in doing so. And I will go with our friends now and say that men don't cry. That's so wrong. Men cry, women cry, everybody cries. And there's no shame in doing so. And we lost a very dear friend. And we paid tribute to him on the following Saturday that week. And I would highly recommend everybody to check the video out. And if you want to know more about whom he was to us here in the community of the Arbonauts. And I had this made for him. I had this t-shirt made just to honor him during the Archon of 2020.
Yeah.
And we lost another great streamer this year, whose name was Dialat. And we lost her to breast cancer. So that's another great streamer from Canada. Well, I believe she was Romanian. I'm not sure. But anyway, the point is, when you have lost somebody and you're struggling, seek help. And don't be afraid to talk about your problems. If you've been with a friend or family or whatever, or anyone. And this year's Archon 2021,
Well,
probably during May of Memorial Day sometime. I don't know. That's up for Armin to figure it out. I will be donning a new T-shirt. That's going to be featuring Tia Lad to honor her, and I will also don my Christmas hat because she and I had a little chat about that during her final stream on the GOG stream team. But all I would say is I gotta find this because I haven't thought about it for so long. What's the again? It means it is something.
Well.
Yes. There's a quote from a Confederate somebody. I don't remember his bio, but he said, "For what we have done dies with us. What we have done, well, what? Yeah, well, something. I want to say it probably. What we have done for ourselves dies with us. What we have done for others and the world remained and is immortal. That is what Kilobyte does. Did, and it's what we do when we play D&D, because we escape, but we fight our own demons within. Yeah. And with that, which became a lot more than a speech, in my opinion, that is, yeah, and I am almost about to keel over, so I will say this quick. I am Echo Alpha _X5, Cinemaholic, Clipaholic, honorary moderator of this channel, because, just kidding, Arlen, just kidding. And I am loving the D&D sessions we do here, despite my timing being 300 hours in the morning, with Shadow Mage, Rock God, NoCode_TV, and Triffidy Mats. And you'll find me, all over Twitch. Just check out ! Shadow Crew, and I will pass it to our beloved Faxi now.
Sure. So, yeah, okay. Triff, do you have anything you
feel free to chime in
to say about tonight's session, or anything else that you'd like to maybe plug about your stuff, or anything for our usual wrap up?
Yes, I had fun tonight. A little combat, a little comedy. It was, an amusing session, and I always enjoy those. With some drama, I wasn't quite really worried that Malak would die. Hopefully, if he got drained below 0 with the Sturge, we could have brought him back without much trouble. But, it was certainly stirring. So yes, I'm glad we had the whole crew back together again today. As I mentioned at the top, I have had a few more episodes of Stargate come out.
Post them in chat.
Okay. I will do that after I finish talking. So right, we had another episode of our Stargate Fun review, which is a 23-year-old show, but we enjoy talking about it, and also seeing those older perspectives in a 21st century light, and sometimes things, one that we've recorded but not released yet, is an episode where Daniel Jackson got addicted, and Jack O'Neill talked him through it, and they cried together and hugged. And for a 20-year-old show, that's pretty good. I'm glad that they had a good example of the bravery of expressing your vulnerability even back then.
Sarcophagus.
Sorry?
Sarcophagus.
Yes, right. That's right. Mm-hmm. And we had an SFF audio podcast about The Untamed, a 1919 1919 Weird Western by Max Brand, and just had a very fun, wide-ranging discussion on that. It has a character who is almost supernaturally strong and fast, and there are hints that he may have been a member of the Wild Hunt that got left behind, and here he is in a Western. So that was a fun thing. And oh yes, my Supergirl podcast has been on hiatus for quite a long time, but we covered this week and dropped on Monday a podcast about the new CW show, Superman and Lois. And that also has a little tie to what Echo Alpha was talking about, because in this show, Superman and Lois are raising teenage boys. And one of the boys, it turns out, has powers, but he also has a mental disorder that he's been struggling with and seeing a psychiatrist about and getting medicated for. So it's very interesting to see. It's a CW show, so I don't know how sensitively they're going to handle it. But on the other hand, I think it's good that there's a role model of someone who, well, there is going to be a role model, I assume, as his arc develops, of a superpowered person who needs help. And the people around, the family around him knows this and supports it. And so I'm looking forward with interest to see where that goes. And that's me for social media right now. You can find me on Twitter at SG. No, that's one of the podcasts. You can find me on Twitter at PE Matson, and I'll drop links to those 3 podcasts that I was just talking about.
Well, thank you.
And I just had to chime in because I forgot to mention how I felt about the session.
Oh, right, yep.
Fun, to say something. Extraordinary weird house, and considering I haven't watched the VODs yet, my apologies for that. Let's get the heck out of here. I don't want any more bugs or bats or whatever BBs are gonna shove at us. I don't want that. I want something else. I want more.
But there's still stuff downstairs you haven't discovered yet.
For crying out loud. Oh wait, it's Shadow Mage we're talking about here. Well, but yeah, looking forward to the next session on 2 weeks.
Okay, thank you. I guess we'll move up to Hoodie. How did you feel about tonight? And is there anything else that you'd like to mention?
I felt good. I don't very much get to play an angry Esol, so that's always fun. I also felt the most powerless I've ever felt in this campaign because I had no spell slots for the entirety of the session. So it was great. It was great. It was great. I thought I was gonna watch a player die. It was a good one. A movable rod. Can't say no to that. Yeah. As for what I'm doing, mostly sleeping. Sometimes I stream. Whenever I wake up, I try to stream, but that hasn't been so much recently. But I'm trying to get back and finish Amori, which is a great game that everyone should probably experience at some point, though it is severely tied to depression and all types of bad things, but tries to deal with them in a healthy light. But it is it's a gem of a game. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'll be playing that probably tomorrow night.
Okay. And then I guess we'll move on up to Rock God. How did you feel about tonight, and any other parting thoughts?
Oh, I liked it. I always like arguing with Esol. I love how Malik and Esol have this like weird like friendship, but don't get along relationship.
Is there a relationship where anyone gets along with Esol? I mean, that's the yeah.
Well,
it's as close to his friends as you can get.
Right, yeah.
You're basically describing Ajax a kind of Ruby and Kane Marmados relationship here, actually.
A bit,
yeah, I don't know. I felt like they just don't like each other.
Hey, they came together under the last episode when actually Rob and John were in the same apartment.
Right.
So yeah, you have to take that into consideration too.
Yeah, but I did enjoy tonight. I enjoyed. Like I said before, I like failing as much as succeeding. So I was having fun dying. So like that's always fun for me,
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that.
More on the way.
right?
Yeah. All right. Well,
But yeah, as far as other things that I'm doing, I don't stream, so I'm usually just here. And I mean, if you come to my house, you can watch me play Skyrim. But you'll have to like come over.
all right. Well, thank you everyone. I also enjoyed tonight. I think that it was fun watching you folks deal with those sturges and then managing to find and identify those magical items. That's always a good time. Um,
I have a question for you,
yes.
Shadow. If one of those that flew out the window got away, was there something bad that would trigger? Because I noticed that you were very perturbed that they didn't get away.
Knowing Shadow,
I had
probably would have.
I had potential plans,
Okay.
but yeah.
None of that. Nope. Scorched earth. Isla doesn't take too kindly to bugs. They all have to die.
Hey, so do I. All bugs have to die. All bugs.
Well, anyway, thank you to the players for a great evening. Thank you to everyone in chat who came out to watch. Make sure to check out all of Arv's things with the commands, ! Icarus for his graphic novel, ! Library for his 5e compatible adventure book, ! Greyshade KS for some stuff about the Greyshade literary universe, and there's actually something I think pretty sure in the calendar that's supposed to be coming up about that. So ! Calendar to see when that should be happening. And then of course all of the other Arv things in Arv shop, and kind of related to what Echo was saying earlier about some stuff relating to Killbite and whatever. I just wanted to have some words that Kilobyte is like he's dearly missed, and this community D&D actually might not have existed because he was I'm pretty sure he was the first one to reach out to me to help me get this kind of up and going. I remember that it was like I had kind of proposed this idea, and then Killbite had gotten in touch with me to see what was going on, and there had also been contact with like Rock God and Echo, and then I reached out to Hoodie and whatever, but it was Kilobyte was kind of like the first one who kind of like started talking about this with me. So, and I remember that Thursday morning, 2 days after 1 year ago, where I got the message from Arv and Echo explaining that Kilobyte had passed away, and like it really affected me, and I actually had to leave work for a couple hours. But so he's dearly missed. But I'm glad that we can continue on with this thing that he helped start with me, and have some fun and have some good that comes out of his legacy. So
if I can get this t-shirt made like sized up to all, you all gonna get one. That's a promise.
Well, then thanks for that, Echo. Well, and then but other than that, please come back to our streams, and we'll be back in 2 weeks. So, see you all next time. Have a good night.